In fact, I have some details about the dowry cases, and that is what the Supreme Court has said on this. This is the top court's big observation on the dowry harassment cases. Remember, there are infinite number of cases where the women have said that there have been unreasonable demands of dowry, and then they have been harassed physically, mentally by the husband's family. In this case, the Supreme Court on Tuesday, however, said that the courts must exercise caution in dowry harassment cases to prevent misuse of law and avoid unnecessary trouble to innocent family members, observing a tendency to implicate husband's kin. So the top court, this is a big statement coming in, the top court has also raised an issue here that while there are very strong and solid dowry laws, anti-dowry laws basically, so as no woman or her family feels any kind of a concern. However, the Supreme Court has added that the courts need to exercise caution in the dowry harassment cases to prevent misuse of law and avoid any unnecessary trouble to innocent family members, and that because of observing a tendency to implicate husband's kin. Remember, the dowry laws are extremely strict, specifically after the complaints are filed. And there have been members who have been jailed as well, and of course much beyond as the cases proceed. Our legal correspondent Kanu Sarda joins me for the latest on that. Kanu, I would say that's a very significant observation that has come in from the Supreme Court, but tell us more, because the anti-dowry laws were primarily brought in when many women were even dying, not just by suicide, but murders as well after marriage. So tell us why and what has the court said right now?
Well, Pooja, the harassment for a woman and by the woman for the parents of the groom is not new for India. There are several laws which state that there is a lot of harassment, and that is why Domestic Violence Act for the protection of women was come into force by the government of India. But then there are a lot of judgments, lot of observations, lot of orders from various high courts across the country, and what we see in the Bengaluru Techie suicide note also, that there was a lot of harassment by the wife's side by implicating all the relatives there, and that is why the Delhi High Court has few years back introduced a new mechanism in their court, and has forced the parties to file a affidavit to declare their income, their assets, so that a maintenance which the wife asks for from the husband in the court of law will be established by the facts. So on the affidavit, the wife needs to declare that what she is earning from her any source of other income, rental income, what are her club memberships, what are her expenses on daily basis. And the same needs to be filed by the husband also. So these are the kind of mechanisms, few courts are adopting, but there is now a need that, the Supreme Court is again reiterating the fact that, there is a lot of harassment that is happening from the wife's side.
Misuse of the law. These anti-dowry laws have been because there were a series of cases against women who were facing a lot of trouble, specifically over dowry demands. There were cases of, remember, women being burnt alive as well. But the court has also observed that apart, it cannot be misused against the husband or the man's family, and there must be caution exercised on this. Kanu, thank you very much.